Hey, we're live. How is everybody in this not say very cold, it's getting colder.
It is getting colder. I tell you, I've got my heated blanket. I've got my little thing on. It's mad.
Cold, Kelly.
Mad.
So, how is everybody been? Did everybody have a good weekend? We didn't do Tuesday last week, so this is our first Tuesday in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yes. And we've got some goodies to try.
We do.
So, I won't do them now, but I'm just going to show you. So, the lovely Evelyn brought us back some chocolates from, was it Denmark?
Yes, Denmark.
It was Denmark. So, look at that. So, we've got some, I think that's dark chocolate, but it's dark chocolate with nuts embedded in the chocolate. I can't wait to try that.
Yeah, the dark chocolate is definitely for you, not for me.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. 71% cocoa. So, this is dark chocolate with orange and caramelized Spanish almonds. I'm very much looking forward to that. But this one's even darker at 80%.
Oh no!
So this is organic crunchy dark chocolate. Now I don't know what the crunch is.
Oh no!
But look at that.
Sorry, Eve. I don't think I'm going to enjoy either of them.
I can't see what the crunch is. That nuts?
Is that nuts, or is it cocoa nibs, or is it husks of coffee?
Oh, let's have a look.
So.
Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, so it does. Sorry, organic chocolate with crushed cocoa beans in it. So it's chocolate with chocolate. How is that?
Yeah, the cocoa nibs. I'm not so fond of the cocoa nibs either. Remember, like when we went to the afternoon tea and they had the chocolate cake and there were those cocoa nibs in it.
Oh yeah, you didn't like them.
We will find out.
Chocolate and chocolate, you cannot complain of that. Now, there's some other bits we're going to be trying as well on the live. So there are two new Jaffa cake flavors. So if anybody's not familiar with Jaffa cakes, for our non-UK viewers, Jaffa cakes are normally, they're called cakes because they're basically like a biscuit, but they're sponge instead of your normal biscuit. So they normally are orange flavor. So Jaffa cakes are normally orange. Hence, you can see the orange writing. However, this is the cherry flavor. We've also got to try the new, and it even says new on the box, the new raspberry flavor. So we will be trying both the cherry and the raspberry. And if that wasn't enough, Starbucks have released their new Christmas range, which is on its way to ours now.
Yes. And you'll see I've ordered two things. Well, three things, because you've got something new. And I've ordered two things new and a staple that I always order.
So we're waiting for those as well. We will wait for the drinks to come and try the whole thing together. But there we go. So we're looking forward to, well, I'm definitely looking forward to these. Kelly, not so much because she's not into dark chocolate. But thank you, Evelyn. I love dark chocolate.
And they're so dark. They're not even normal dark. They're so dark.
71% isn't that dark. 80% is verging on it a bit. For anybody that's interested, apparently the way you sweeten dark chocolate is...
Oh no, don't tell me you're going to add salt. It doesn't sweeten it.
There's a surprise I want to tell you. Oh, is that the one we did?
Sorry.
So you add salt to it. So apparently you don't add sugar, you add salt. Salt will actually sweeten it. That's what you do.
It doesn't.
There you go. Don't go and watch Who Done It with Kelly because she'll reveal it before you do. But anyway, there you go. So that is what we will be trying, the two dark chocolates. We'll be trying the two chocolates.
I feel like that is a bit of a cheat because anytime it's you're revealing everything. People only have to go back in the lives just to see you revealing everything, the plot of everything.
Anyway, we will be doing that and the Jaffa cakes as well. So you've got the two Jaffa cakes to try, the raspberry and the cherry we will be doing later on. So how is everybody? Did everybody have a good week? Did you guys have a good weekend? What did you get up to? For those of you that managed to catch up, you may have not seen, we uploaded our Bill's all-you-can-eat pancake. Well, I had the all-you-can-eat pancake.
Yeah.
You went for the breakfast.
It was going to be wasted on me. Let's be real. I mean, even the brunch, I couldn't finish.
I think you would have done a plateful and then Oh, St. Court! Good evening. I hope you're both well. And I love the two water squirting things. Have you got your water back? Or is that a help me sign? Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
The water's back. Because was it due to come back Sunday?
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
Yeah. Right? It was. So I hope it did come back. I hope so. But how are you? You well? I hope everything's okay with you. I know it's been a bit of must be a real pain without water. So I'm interested to see if you've managed to get it back. And if the water did come back, if your water did come back, I hope you've gotten over the trauma of not having water for all that time.
I was going to say as well, Richard, how are
Richard.
you? You well? I hope everything's okay.
Richard is another person that likes dark chocolate.
Ah, there you are, Richard. So you're going to see our little dark chocolate taste test in a moment. So Evelyn very kindly brought us this one is 80%, this one is 71%. Dark chocolate. This is with chocolate nib, so it's chocolate and chocolate. This is with orange and Spanish hazelnuts, which Spanish almonds, which I'm looking forward to trying. And Richard, you've probably tried these already, but we're going to go for the 2 stack of Jaffa cakes, the cherry and the new raspberry.
Yeah,
so we're looking at those.
I think I've had the cherry before, which I quite enjoyed, but the raspberry is new, so we've not had that before. So that would be quite cool.
St. Cott said the water came back on Saturday afternoon. Thankfully, appreciating water more now.
Yeah.
I bet you are.
I would have had a bath just to languish in the bath. I would have just said, I'm having a bath.
When we had our bathroom done, I'll tell you something. And it was about this time 2 years ago, so it was in November. I was really, really, really appreciating the water. Never again will I get a bathroom done in the winter. Never again. Building works like that where you're unable to wash or anything like that at all, I would not get it done in the winter.
Yeah.
Richard asked where the chocolate's from. Evelyn joined us. Hello.
Hey, Evelyn.
So, lovely Evelyn, who's just happened to be on, that was a good segue, bought this from Denmark.
Yeah.
So that's where this has come from. So we will be trying this on the live.
Evelyn, just to let you know, I'm not looking forward to it because it's dark chocolate. And not even just any dark chocolate. What percentage is the other one?
71 and 80. Oh, she's got.
I'm gonna be like,
just enjoy.
Do you know what? I will be happy because if I do enjoy it, this will be the first time I've ever enjoyed dark chocolate. So there could be a thing there where it does taste delicious.
There you are.
And I will be happy to be wrong.
Well, there you are. So this is although it's Danish, it does look very Spanish. There we go. Leave it to Mark.
Yeah, he will enjoy it.
Oh, I will most likely enjoy it. But thank you so much for giving us that.
Definitely.
So like I said, we're just waiting for our Starbucks drinks to come because we've ordered a couple of new flavors from Starbucks, so you guys can see. It's the new Christmas range. You can see I've taken the Halloween decorations down finally. So we'll be just waiting for our new, and they will be replaced with Christmas ones in the next couple of weeks.
We're thinking we may do a background at some point.
Oh, yes, you said.
Yeah, so we've been thinking about doing like a green screen background. I'm just thinking about what type of background and stuff like that and how to implement it and all of that type of stuff. And it will change periodically. That's the beauty of having a background. We can change it periodically to something different. If we're feeling like holiday vibes, we can put like a holiday background. It might be us
like this, just a background. So you get us and then us.
Yeah, you want us and us, double us.
Double us.
Level up, level up, level up, level up.
So there you go. You might get that.
So you might get that. But I'm just having a look at sort of different things, how to implement it and all of that type of stuff. So pretty soon you may get like a screen at the back of us.
There you go. Yeah. You never know.
You never know.
Do I wait for drinks or do I have them now?
Well, you can open the chocolates.
Oh, let's do the chocolates.
Yeah, let's open the chocolates.
Right. So the first one I'm going to try is the Valencia Organic Dark Chocolate, which with orange and caramelized Spanish onions. They look wonderful. It looks absolutely
Spanish onions?
Spanish almonds.
You said onions.
All right, almonds. You know what I mean. Almonds, not onions.
But anyone who joined us just now,
do you want some onions in your chocolate?
Like onions.
I can smell the orange in it, actually. I can really smell the orange. So, oh, look. This looks lovely. Right, okay, here we go. So I'm going to pull out that. Look, it's even set in the little tray.
Look at the back of it. Look at the gloss. Oh, no, it's in the tray, sorry.
Wow, look how shiny that is.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that's so shiny.
There you go. So if you want to look at the back, there you go. So it's actually a great big slab of chocolate. It is shiny.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Right, go on then. Take a little bite. Onions, Mark. You nearly gave me a heart attack. No, sorry, Evelyn. There's no onions in this, by the way.
Because Evelyn does not like onions.
There you go. So that is. Right, okay.
Okay, take your bite.
Mm. That is really good.
No, it's too dark for me.
It is dark, but it's got a very subtle orange flavour.
Yeah,
to
it has got, you know, you can taste the orange.
Even in that, it's delicious. Thank you so much. As you can see, the chocolate is nice. It's really plush. I have a bit more of that.
Of course you are.
If you can see the flakes as well, it's not that thick, but it's the perfect size. And the almonds are delicious with it as well. I love that combo. We haven't had much of it, but that is good. Now a bit more. It's so good. Oh, I know. Patisserie Valerie closed its doors for good today.
Oh, is that what's happened?
That was on the news.
I knew something was on the news about, but I thought somebody was suing Pat Bell.
No, I think there is some form of charge going there. I'm not entirely sure what it was about.
Right, because I thought that's what it was. That there was some type of...
I wonder if that one will close near us, or not too far from us.
He says with chocolate all around his mouth.
The
other side.
Okay. That was good. Okay, the next one up is the darker chocolate. This is 80%. This one has the cocoa nibs on it. Alyssa, how are you?
Hey, Alyssa. I hope you're well.
How are you doing? How are things? Any updates? I know we lost Wilco as well. We're just trying some dark chocolate. Hi, Charlie. How are you?
Hope you're well, Charlie.
The nibs have all come off. Right. Okay. Well, let's do that. All right. Don't need to go over dramatic. Right. Okay. Oh, this one's actually broken off a little bit. There you go. Look at that slab. That is beautiful. With the
There's a way that Mark can show you without spilling everything everywhere, but he never ever does.
Take a bite. Right, so this one is 80% chocolate with the cocoa nibs on it. That's even better. I can't twist it because it'll put this I can. That is wonderful.
The cocoa nibs aren't bad. There's a flavouring in there.
No, it's all different types of chocolate. So those cocoa nibs,
there's a fruity flavour in it.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't think there's any fruit in it. I think it's just because
like the other one had orange, this has a flavour in it.
No. It's just cocoa beans.
It's in the chocolate somewhere. It's not in the cocoa. It's not in the cocoa nibs. But those cocoa nibs are better than the ones that we had at the shop.
Yeah, I will say, as I drop it, that are really, really good. That's the best one so far. Okay.
It's not. They're both not good to me. They're too dark. They're too. It's that bitter aftertaste. But you know what? It's the bitter aftertaste that Mark and Evelyn love. They love the bitterness of coffee and stuff like that. I'm not.
Oh, there we are. Right, you keep them entertained.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. So now you're gonna see the. Where's my glasses now? Because I'll have to read. Oh, Keegan says hello. He's on. Hey, Keegan, how are you? I hope you're well. I've got my heated blanket because it's too cold to be messing about. Too cold. So we've ordered some new things from Starbucks. We've ordered 3 new things and then a staple of mine, as you know, because I like my staple. So you're going to see what they are. And we're going to try it. Do you know what? I'm interested in this raspberry. And do you know what? I'm interested to see if there's going to be seeds in it. Because I like raspberry, but I don't like it when they put the seeds in every. So when you get a jam, you never get like a smooth raspberry jam. It's full of nonsense. I hate them seeds that get stuck in your teeth. Like, what's the point? What is the point of it, really? So I'm hoping that there's no seeds in this, so I can actually enjoy it for what it is.
Right, you can talk about the color. Oh, look at the bugs.
So these are the new Christmas. It almost looks like what you call it, tartan, doesn't it?
It does.
It almost looks like tartan.
Christmas tartan.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay.
If I like it.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. Well, do you want to put that over there somewhere? That's the message. Right, okay.
Why are you getting impatient with me for? Oh, do you want to put that over there somewhere?
Well, no, because I need to space. Charlie's got 254 followers. Wow.
Oh, wow.
You're really impressed. You're going up now a lot,
Yeah.
Charlie. You were 146 not so long ago. I'm glad to hear you're okay, Alyssa. We're really well, thank you. Has been any updates? Have you heard anything as well? How are you keeping in yourself? I know it's really difficult for you at the moment, so just want you making sure that you're okay.
Yeah. Bless you.
I'll eat some more chocolate.
Oh no, you didn't take the top off.
Okay. Keegan, how are you? So I can't do the live things. You're gonna have to concentrate as well.
Well, no, because you didn't take the top off or bring any tissue. So now
Kelly needs a full-time butler, I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure.
West Cornwall has lost a lot of shops as well, says Richard. So when you're saying that, are you talking about the Pat Val, or are you talking about, or just in general? I know this is a thing. Lots of these things are getting lost on the high road. It's really, really sad actually to see on the high street.
I feel like a lot of things are going into administration, but things like Pat Bow and all of that tough stuff, there must be other things that are getting people to go to other places rather than to those places that are going into administration.
That chocolate is so good, Evelyn. Thank you so much.
Food places are a lot different to, you know, like clothes and stuff like that, because clothes we can buy online and all of that type of stuff. But things like Pat Bow, there must be something happening that that is taking over the high street for them to be not as popular as they were.
Well, Patisserie Valerie, now for you guys, you may or not seen, but we did do an afternoon tea review, as I put this away, of Patisserie Valerie, and we weren't that impressed with it at all. I've got to say, it wasn't the best thing we've been to. The cakes are nice generally, but on the afternoon tea cake they weren't. So I think as well, you know, the trouble is Pat Val's competing against things like Greg's, where the cakes are cheaper. Yeah. So, you know, it is that thing, and they're not high-end cakes. They're nice.
Yeah, for me, Pat Bow are only okay. Like, so
well, there you are.
I don't know how other people felt, but I know Siobhan absolutely loves Pat Bow. She loves it. She's going to be heartbroken. But for me, Pat Bow was only ever okay. My mum used to like going there. And so she would always go because she liked the cream cakes. But again, the cream cakes were okay. They weren't bad. They were just okay. So for me getting to be a cake snob these days, they have to be up there.
So Keegan said, what have you been doing today? So I was nothing exciting. I was working today, and so were you.
Yes.
What about you? What did you get up to? Did you do anything fun today?
Yeah.
Let us know. Richard said, there's a Miniso, Tottenham Court Road, opens doors at 12 p.m. on Friday. First 400 people get a free goodie bag on arrival, or on any purchase.
Oh, wow.
What's Miniso?
I don't know what Miniso is.
What is Miniso, Richard? Let us know what that is. But that's interesting. Thank you for letting us know. The goodie bag is worth £25.
Wow.
So once Richard tells us what Miniso is, we're going to let you know, guys, that you might be interested. If you can get those to Tottenham Court Road at 12 p.m. So that's 12 noon. You'd have to get there.
On Friday.
Yeah. But a goodie bag worth 25 quid, depending on obviously what it is, might be worth a little trip.
Yeah.
Even said, I hate the raspberry seeds. We will try those in a bit.
I
know. Keegan said, have been doing my Christmas list for Father Christmas.
Oh,
bless you. Is it getting bigger and bigger, your list?
What have you been asking for? What? Give us a couple of, don't tell us your whole list, but give us 2 things that you really want that you've put on your list.
Alyssa said, right, basically, so we're going back to the update.
Yeah.
Basically, his parents said we can't be together until he's 18. It's weird right now. We talk as if still together, but we don't call and stuff. Oh, but you're not calling.
Ah.
So what are you guys doing? You just texting at the moment? Is that right? Because you can, I suppose, I was thinking with calls, I'm assuming, because I just assumed you guys were WhatsApping, because obviously you can do the free WhatsApp calls.
You never know though. If you are going there next year, or he's coming here on annual leave, on holiday, then you probably would meet up. But if not, then yeah, it will just be you sort of messaging each other.
Well, this is a very good test of your relationship, really, because you can see how long it will last as it is. Because it's forbidden love, you might, like I said, it will really test you as well.
Yeah.
And this will really either make or break you. So it's a good thing. But stay strong. I know it's very tough for you at the moment.
Not sure it's forbidden love, but it's just more like it's just.
Well, it is, because the parents.
Let's see what happens in as time goes on.
Right. Douche, hello. How
Hi,
are you?
Douche.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Good evening, because the carvery was delicious.
You can't
look at
carvery.
This. The weekly carvery. How are you feeling?
Your mum and your dad really.
The parents came over the weekend, and we took them, not this weekend, the weekend before. But like I said, they said it was absolutely fantastic. It's the first time they'd had a tofu carvery in a long time. So they've forgotten what it was like.
Yeah.
So they absolutely loved it.
Oh, I didn't know they'd ever had a tofu carvery.
You told us we went to Swindon. Do you remember? Yonks ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. That's a long time ago, though. Tusha's been wrapping up Christmas presents. My God. Right, we will talk about that to see how organised those of you that celebrate Christmas are. I've not even thought about Christmas lists, but the fact you've actually ordered it is highly impressive.
Yeah, and I'm organised.
Okay, so Richard said Miniso is a Japanese merchandise like tofu, cute but a bit cheaper on the pocket. It's cute and awesome. You will always love it. So is it food?
Is it or is it like teddy bear? So it's a tofu teddy bear kind of thing, because you can get. So now they make food into cuddly toys and stuff like that. So I'm wondering,
Oh, so Keegan's asked for a magic set and a drum.
Do you mean a drum set you've asked for, like a full drum kit?
Or is it just a singular drum?
Or is it just like, is it just like...
Thunder Bear, hello.
Hey, how are you?
How was your break? Did you have a good time? Lovely to see you. We were talking to your dad actually in the last live.
Yeah, we were.
Which is really nice.
It was confusing because it said Be Magic, and I was just like, that's not Thunder Bear. But
no, it said Dan. Yeah. Lisa said, right, it's right for an update. It's just texting, but not as much as we used to stay on call for hours. And his parents don't know.
Right.
But I will wait as long as he will too. Right?
Oh.
That's lovely. But this is where you've got to be careful, because you want to make sure that you know. Well, like I said, you'll know in your heart if he wants to wait.
Yeah.
If the texts get a lot less, then you will know that's a sign. But if you keep in touch, this is it. You just have to be patient. Well, your instinct will tell you.
Yeah,
Alyssa,
for sure.
Your instinct will tell you. Right. Richard said, Miniso, you have to check it out on your tablet, Mark. It's a bit hard to explain. Right. My tablet isn't around. I will have a look in a bit. But thank you, Richard. I will check that out. Richard, Keegan said he's going to come back at 7:30. Okay.
All right. See you in a bit.
Right.
Probably having dinner.
Yes, I was going to say. So we're going to test these out. So what have I got? You've got me something.
I am just having a look.
So we've got 2 new drinks, which I don't know why I'm holding them up, because it's just showing you the cups. But
so your one is the toffee nut latte.
That's mine. So this is the new festive toffee nut latte from Starbucks. Yours
is the hazelnut crunch hot chocolate.
Oh, hazelnut crunch. Can I just open it to see if there is a crunch? Oh no. Didn't you get cream?
No, it just says hazelnut crunch. It doesn't say it comes with cream.
You should have asked for cream. Right. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Oh, that's good. That is really, really good. So this is the toffee nut latte. This is delicious.
It's nice, but for me, needs to be sweeter.
Let me try. This is actually nicer than the pumpkin spice. And I love the pumpkin spice.
What? You go on and on about pumpkin spice.
I see what you mean. What's this one again? Remind me of this one.
That's hazelnut crunch. It needs to be sweeter.
Yeah, I agree. And it doesn't taste very hazelnutty.
It tastes hazelnutty, but it just needs to be sweeter.
I prefer mine.
Needs some sugar. Yeah, yours is nice.
So I would definitely.
But I can also taste the coconut.
So I would definitely recommend the toffee nut. What was it again? I can't even remember what it was.
Toffee nut latte.
Toffee nut latte. This is definitely a recommendation for me. This is absolutely really nice on Starbucks if you get the chance. I've got coconut milk rather than cow's milk, but it's absolutely wonderful. It's really good.
And I would recommend this. However, it needs to be sweeter, so you need to add some sugar to it.
Do you want some? Put some chocolate. Anyway, right. Alyssa said we're going back to our Greek friend. I think he's going to ask his parents every few months and see if they change their minds. Hopefully they do at some point before he's 18. Yeah, this is the tricky bit as well, because you've got to wait till then. So that might be a bit of a wait.
Also, there's nuts in this.
Okay. Just what about her love life? And you're just going to add nuts.
Sorry, because Mark moves on so quickly, and I haven't given my full review or anything else. He's given his, and I would just like to sort of like add a little bit of mine, you know. So so it needs a bit of sugar, but I'm just tasting the crunch, and the crunch is the nuts. So just be careful. So I don't know how nut allergies work, whether a syrup that has nut flavorings is the same as obviously.
No, I don't think it does.
So if you're expecting it just to be flavorings, it's not just flavorings. There is nuts in there.
Oh, there are. Okay.
So if you have a nut allergy, just understand that the crunch is the nuts.
Right, back to Alyssa. Yeah, so this is where you've got to be careful. I suppose this is where you've got to really, really think about how it's going to be. You'll know, because as it progresses, you'll know if it's going in the direction you want to. The main thing is you've got to really make sure you listen to those nagging doubts. If it, because where it's harder for you is your feelings are now going to really cloud your judgment. To separate yourself from that. So this is where you definitely need your friends to come in and help you.
I think it's difficult because we are not in that bubble, and only Alyssa and the boy knows how they feel about each other. So I think it's a case of at this point only time will tell. So I feel like you need to sort of keep in touch and keep in each other's thoughts and things like that. And then, like I said, time will tell. We'll see how things progress, because you might go there next year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or you might go there in a few months if your parents decide, do you know what I mean? Let's go on holiday. I was about to say annual leave again. You know, let's go on holiday and all of that type of stuff. And, you know, I think it's a case of if he keeps talking to his father, maybe it will come to a point where the father will say, do you know what? Okay, let's see. But I can see where his father's coming from, in the sense that you're both young at this point. And so there are so many future things to think about. And I think that's what's in the father's head.
Yeah.
So just understand where the father is coming from, and don't be too maybe angry at the parents. Well, you know, his mum is all for the relationship. I feel like, you know, you're both young, and I think the father should just allow you to be who you guys are, me personally. And so, yeah, I feel like I don't see the harm in it at the moment. But as you know, he's the parent, so he can only say what it is that is choosing him for. He can only say why he's putting these stipulations on your relationship.
Okay, so we are. Thunder said, "I'm good, thank you. How are you?" Well, thank you. Really good. I don't have a YouTube account, as I always watch your lives. Did you even try the Costa Black Forest hot chocolate? It was amazing. No, we haven't. No.
No.
So we do tend to just do Starbucks, which Richard always points out, and he's right. We do need to try some new ones, actually.
Well, we did one summer. We tried. So what we were doing at one point, we're trying all the new beverages from each different place, and at some point we may go back to doing that. So like getting all the new beverages from Costa and all the new beverages from Starbucks and all the new beverages from Pret or something like that. We did do that. I think we did it
A long time ago, though. It was
2020 or 2021.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
like
we will try some of the other ones, but thank you. We will try that Black Forest one if it's still available.
Yeah, we'll do that again. I think we'll set some time aside and I'll plan it a little bit better, and then order all the drinks, and then we'll try all of them.
Can you taste the coconut in the drink, Mark? Yes, sort of.
I can.
Sort of. I can just about taste, but I'm so used to coconut milk.
Yeah, I think if you're not used to coconut milk, of which I'm not, I could taste the undertones of the coconut milk. Mark won't notice it because he has it all the time. But if you don't have it all the time, you will taste it, yeah.
Richard said, not Costa's Black Forest. That's awesome. So there's two. We'll have to do the comparison. We'll have to do a comparison between Costa and Cafe Nero. But he said, I'm not sure what Cafe Nero's seasonal ones are. Again, we'll take a look on those.
Yeah.
Richard said, I remember when Starbucks did a rare limited edition of the Ruby chocolate range. We tried that.
Yes, we did.
Yes, it was during lockdown. You were right.
Yes.
Oh, Life Happens has joined us. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's Aoife. How are you,
Aoife?
Aoife? You okay? It's a different account you're on.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Really nice to see you on.
Yeah.
Really is good to see you on. We were talking about you the other day to see how you are. Excuse me. Thunder said, Japan wasn't great. Oh, no. Japan wasn't the greatest experience, unfortunately.
Oh.
Maybe it was just me personally, but I didn't feel genuinely happy there. Very hard for vegetarians, and the culture is too much of a shock. What do you mean by too much of a shock? Not even allowed to drink a bottle of water walking around or eating. It's like being scolded for little things and unnecessary rules. Otherwise, we saw some cute animals and some cakes were nice. Oh, that's fascinating.
Oh, I didn't realise you couldn't eat or drink on the street.
Well, funny you should say that, but I remember there's different rules to different places. So when Kelly and I went to Las Vegas, I know it's totally different, but I bought a bottle of water and it was a glass bottle. And the woman said to me, you are not allowed to drink this on the street. So make sure you put this away. Now, that was my plan because it was so hot. I was just going to drink it from the glass bottle. Plastic bottles, you're allowed to. Glass, you're not. So it's little things like that that do take a while to get used to, and the shock. But wow, I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy it. Were there some other elements that you enjoyed? Alyssa said, "Oh, I'm going there next year. When we were together, we were planning on coming over to the island. I'm going to, but I don't know if that can happen anymore." Well, have a chat with your parents. If your parents are okay, you can get there, go there with them. Then obviously that's perfectly legit because your parents have okayed it.
And you're with your parents.
Where there's a will, there's a way. You've just got to. These things are really good for you to plan as well because it gives you focus and something. Obviously, concentrate on getting your education up to the top. But yeah, it gives you a good focus there as well. Hopefully, it will happen for you. Tu said hi to Aoife. Sarah, hello. Sarah said lots of terrible things happening in the world. So always so lovely to see you guys in my feed. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
There are some very terrible things happening in the world.
Yeah.
Kelly and I try to avoid politics on the channel. Obviously we do have political minds, but we just try not to do it on this particular channel. This isn't a politics channel as such.
Yeah.
So we like to have it as a distraction for you guys.
We just want to breed positivity and give you a couple of hours of just, or an hour and a half, should I say, of just, nonsense talk.
Exactly. And see two grown adults eat their body weight in chocolates and...
not quite, but okay. Yeah. And we just want to be... We just want it to be a positive channel and for everyone to join in, for everyone just to get involved, or even if you just want to sit down and just like have us on in the background or whatever, that's fine, and we like that. We just want to like chat with you guys, see what you guys are doing, see
I can never do the heart shape.
That one. And and just chat about whatever you guys want to chat about.
I'm doing this. Everyone goes, why is Mark doing an oval? So Thunder said, but don't let my unsatisfactory experience, this is of Japan, deter you from going, as it was probably just the wrong time to go. Lots of seafood for Mark and meat for Kelly.
Yes.
I'd love to know what we have tried, obviously, the Japanese cakes at Wild. That's about as close as we got to Japan. But those cakes were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Asia, particularly Southeast Asia, just to explore the cultures. One thing I've always wanted to do. And never had the chance to do. So I'm glad you did get to go and experience that.
I feel like for me, my bucket list was always the States, really. And I've only gotten to see a small part of it. So I've only seen sort of like New York, Vegas, and Florida. But it was my dream, and I got to achieve it. So I was just like so happy.
I know that you've got to do a new bucket list now because you've done it. Right, Aoife says, Tusha agreed, Sarah. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Aoife said, Cal, I'm using a different IG, so I don't want to, sorry. And I so want to chat with you.
Oh, okay.
This figure, yeah. Hey, Mark, good to see you again. Sorry, because health has prevented me from watching for so long. No,
we get that.
We knew that. That's why we just want to make sure you're okay. Even said coconut is not real milk, but it is nice. I'm starting to actually prefer this to milk, coconut milk, to dairy milk, I should say. Even so, I'm weakish. Just got off a Zoom with a woman, Woman's Aid UK. So now I have to work really hard towards recovery, so that I can bring my professional services to other women survivors of DVSA. Well, do you know what? That's really noble that you do that. Even said glass bottles can break and hurt someone, then they will sue. Yeah, that's probably why in the States, and I can imagine with Vegas especially, which is a place where people do have a lot to drink, easily someone could kick it over, smash it.
Yeah, anything could happen, really.
Right. Aoife said, Mark, you've encouraged me to use my certifications for such a long time, and now I feel more motivated to fight harder for recovery. Well, do you know what? That's the way you've done it is the best way to look at it. You are basically using your knowledge and your qualifications for good, and for other people as well have gone through, so they don't have to suffer what you had to. So I think that is really noble that you've done that. I think it's really, really good. And also, like I say, it's almost giving back, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Sarah said, yes, nice to have a break. Well, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, poor old Bernadette, poor old Thunder Bear, not for Japan, but, do you know, maybe give it another go sometime. It's one of those things that's once in a lifetime for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, yeah. But to be fair, it's not been on my list, Japan. But yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't the experience that you were hoping for. But I suppose there are lots of places where it's never quite. There was one time I went to Spain, that was not the experience that I was hoping for.
Oh yeah, that story. You've got to tell that story in a bit. Let me catch up with the
I'm not going to tell it now, but yeah.
It was really funny. It did make me laugh. It was one of Kelly's worst holidays ever. Alyssa said, I don't think my parents would let me go. Trust me, we're both looking forward to it so much, but it's either a plane from the island he's on or to Athens and then to the island, and I'm on a 14-hour boat. Oh my God, so he really is. Ooh. He's in one of the little islands. Oh, wow. Now, they're really isolated. That's really, really isolated. Because when I think of Greece, I always think of the mainland, like you say, Athens.
Yeah.
But when you've got the tiny islands, and there's so many of them, wow. So he really is out in the sticks. That does make it a lot harder, to be fair, because I'm just thinking when you're on the mainland, I suppose you can just get there quite quickly. So, well, do you know what I mean? Time. That's what you got to think.
Yeah, exactly.
Your parents may come around, and they may.
I think your parents are okay about it. Is that right?
Yeah, and you're saying you don't know. Have a chat with your parents and just see. And obviously, they're always going to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Even though you might not think it at the time. Right, so Thunder said, of all the clothes shops were size double XS, so extra small for men and women, very indoctrinated to all look the same. And I think the lack of versatility isn't freeing for me.
Yeah.
And yes, politics ruins the soul. So yeah, going back to politics.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's interesting you say that. I ordered a T-shirt from China.
Oh,
I know this is not.
yeah.
I know this is China,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Japan,
yeah.
but China. And I ordered a large.
Okay.
And anyway, when I ordered it, it came. It said extra large. I thought they'd given me the wrong size, but it fitted. So of course, it made me realise. Oh, of course, the sizes are different.
Yes.
So
very, very
and you
different.
find that in the States, a large in the States is huge, but a large in someone like China is smaller than the UK one. So I found that a US large was larger than a UK large.
Yes.
But a Chinese large would be smaller than a UK large.
A lot smaller.
But even in the UK, they were saying, I've noticed that as well. I've had to buy extra large in Superdry if I buy anything from there.
Yeah.
Even though I'm large in everything else.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show. Right. Richard said, when was that anime? Oh yeah, this is when you went to the Comic-Con thing.
Right.
And Comic-Con had to sit down to drink and eat. Respected that there's a lot of expensive items on the stall.
Yeah. But even when I've gone to places like even normal clothes shops with drinks, we went to one place and she said, "Oh, can we set our drinks at the counter?" When we went to have a look at the store, not too long ago.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Aoife said, Mark, the 16th day of action starts on November the 25th. So this is 16 days of action, 16 days of doing something. So that's when it's going to start. So then you're going to start your action then. That'll take you through to Christmas, actually. Richard said, what comes out of cows backwards?
Don't know.
The Isle of Wight ferry. Cows. So there's a place in the Isle of Wight called Cows. But they're done. The drinks you got look good, says Richard. Do you know what? I would recommend this, although I've got to say this is a large, and I'm getting down to the bottom and I'm thinking, right, that's enough. The syrup in it is quite sweet. Maybe
but it's only when you get to the bottom, because don't forget the syrup. You need to mix it, which is what I was trying to do with the chocolate, because I'm thinking the syrup's probably at the bottom. And so I was trying to mix it to get the sweetness, but I can't. Yeah.
This is all settled to the bottom. So I think now I'm just getting this sugar buzz. And now we've got 2 other bits to eat. We will be trying the Jaffa cakes in the mo.
Yeah.
Aoife said, everyone, I owe Mark and Kelly my life, as Mark, who spotted it, was a potential at risk. And yet he's not a DVSA specialist trained. But oh my Lord, he was spot on with the observation, saving my life. Well, I didn't save your life. I tell you what, it was just something I thought looked a bit strange, but you saved your life. That was the thing, because you made the positive action. So it's nice to say, but it was definitely you. Kelly, you mean so very much to me as a sister figure, and I love your bones.
Oh, thank you.
I love your bones too.
Do you?
Mark, I really want to visit the Isle of Wight with you and Kelly when I recover. I've not been to the Isle of Wight for years.
Not for years.
Not for years.
Years.
Oh, so Alyssa said my parents like him. That will stand you in very good stead, because that will give it much more likely for them to allow you to go and obviously take you there as well. That's really good, and also shows you a good judge of character for them to like him. Parents don't like boyfriends of their daughters generally when they're young. Not always.
Yeah, not always.
But not always. So you've just got to bear that in mind. That's a very good sign. I even said, I still want to experience a barbecue with you as my first ever. I was going to say, I know, 2024. 2024, we'll have to make it as well. I mean, I look outside and you think this barbecue weather will never go. About 2 months ago, it was blistering hot in September. And now it's...
No, we even had a hot weekend in October.
I know. And now it's really cold now. So just think about it, in 7 months, it's going to be lovely and warm, hopefully. Thunder said, do you think China will get the size right, considering they made everything over there? A lot of stuff,
right,
thanks to globalization, will be made not in the UK and then brought through here as well. I think a lot of places do make this stuff actually in China. And it says, I really can't deal if I don't see him this summer. It was so fun last summer, but I just don't know if he'll be allowed to travel by himself. Well, probably not. So that's something you guys will have to discuss with your parents as well. Summer's a long way away, and a lot can happen in the meantime. So just keep on with yourself as well. This is what I was saying to you. It's really important that you make sure that you're okay. We'll keep checking to make sure you are okay.
For sure.
But yeah, just be there. There's a lot of time now between now and summer, so a lot of things can happen.
Yeah.
But just
you could spend this time getting to know each other, though. Do you know what I mean? Getting to know each other more, in anticipation for when you do meet up.
Sarah said, have you guys tried the Waitrose double chocolate chip cookies? The ones that come in a paper bag, because they're my favorite thing right now. We haven't.
Really? I've got to be honest. For me, double chocolate is too much because, but Evelyn and my mum would totally demolish that. Totally demolish that.
Well, we don't have double chocolate. There is a Waitrose near us, and I will have to try and.
Yeah, we'll take a look. Yeah,
we'll to do that because I'm double. We do have something else to try that I forgot. Let me take the label off. We do have something else to try on here, which is, what is this? This is from.
That is the double chocolate.
Oh no, this is
the toffee nut cookie.
Right. This is the new. So this is from Starbucks. This is a toffee nut cookie. Very, very soft.
In my mind, I'm thinking he's going to drop that everywhere.
Go on, take it. There you go. So we're going to try this as well. While you're trying that.
Here, so you can try it at the same time.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
It tastes the same as the birthday cookie. I can't taste the difference. Lovely, but it tastes like the birthday cookie.
I really like it. That with a cup of tea. Yes.
It's very soft. It's very gooey. It's very sweet. It's delicious. That is a real nice cookie. Oh my God, I have so many sweet things. You've got more to try. I would definitely recommend that. That's the toffee cookie.
Take it away from Mark because I know what he's like.
I will eat that later on. Thank you. But yeah, so a recommendation from us will be the toffee nut cookie there we just got from Starbucks to try. There you go. Right. Touche said, I love this little caring community you've both built here. You should be both super proud. We love to be here as much as you like to stream for us. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. And we love having.
You don't understand.
Yeah, we really, really love hosting it. We really, really do. We never would have met you guys had we not done this. So, and Kelly and I really look forward to meeting you every live. It really is such a nice place as well. We like to have it as a safe space that everyone can meet as a community. And share things as well. So it's the pleasure is ours. It really, really is. And we love saying, oh look, it's so, when you guys all come in.
Even when we're out and about, and I've said this before many times, and we see something and it will resonate with either myself or Mark and say, oh, do you know, so-and-so would like this, so-and-so would like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's just nice. And, you know, sometimes when we see Sam or Tanika, and we'll say, oh, yeah, you know, but Sam would really like that, or Tanika would really like that, or God, if we're at Carvery, like, Touche would really like that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just we think of you all, and it's just nice. And, you know, Richard and I chat quite often, and me and Aoife, we chat quite often. So, yeah, it's just nice to sort of speak to you all. Even Bernadette, sometimes we'll catch up with each other on IG, and yeah.
So when we haven't seen you for a while, because when Thunder you came over, we're like, yay! Where are we? So Aoife said, Mark, I will forever appreciate your gentlemanly and keep observational skills and your amazing perceptual insights. You see, amazing perceptual insights. Which I will forever appreciate and be grateful to you. Like I said, it was you did it. I can point things out, and I didn't do much. It was you that did all the work. That's the main thing. Where are we? So Thunder said, but yeah, it was kind of embarrassing and just weird to walk around a shop and pretend to continue browsing. The workers just look at you thinking those sizes would never fit. Can you imagine if I went there as well?
Do you know what? I the same look, because sometimes I'm not even shopping for myself. I'm shopping for other people. But they look at you as if to saying, why is she here? That's just never going to fit her. kind of thing. And I just think to yourself, do you know what? Mind your business. You do you. You do you.
Grab your mug.
Is it here?
It's just there at the top. So this mug, go careful.
Yeah, I can't reach
Let me get it. So
Kelly's long limbs.
Kelly got it as well. Which is, we have to get you one of these. Unfortunately, it's Cath Kids and they do it, but it just says, you do you. You do you. And exactly, that's very...
Don't watch me. Yeah?
That's very apt for Kelly.
Don't watch me.
Not being a snowflake, but it's quite demeaning. Well, do you know what? I can imagine that if somebody is followed around the shop or people judge you through their eyes. Eva said, Mark, you saved my life, even if they don't see it. Oh, bless you. You did the work. Honestly, I can't take credit for anything. You did it. You did the work. You did the work. Richard said, Isle of Wight, my vlog coming this December. Oh, are you? So you're going to see Isle of Wight in December. Now, Richard, for those you don't know, absolutely loves the Isle of Wight. And you were saying some of the best food you've tried, it was at the Isle of Wight. Is that true, Richard?
I feel like one of his donuts that he tried was at the Isle of Wight that he really enjoyed.
Oh, Alyssa said, my dad is the whole reason we started talking. He asked him if he could teach me Greek. There you are. Oh. There you are. It's almost like it's fate.
Daddy-o.
It's almost like it's fate. You open my eyes and you saved me. Please accept this. I do, and that's very kind of you to say, but I can't take credit for your hard work. I think I missed one of Alyssa's comments. I thought I had. No, I hadn't. Sorry, Alyssa. I just want to make sure. I always like to catch up everybody's comment. They can see he's not like the other guys I've been with. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. They clearly see something there for them actually to like.
Yeah.
And they trust your judgment too. Kelly, will you please, this figure, make Mark understand that you played to sit? Oh, I agree. I'm going to get embarrassed now. Mark and Kelly, it's so important that you understand that the friendship was what aided Mark being able to spot what he did. That's saving me, and not no. So it's most certainly was not me alone, but you did the actions. Right now, Rich has caused a bit of controversy.
Ooh,
he said Maryland cookies are #1 for me.
No, Richard, you're wrong.
Kelly doesn't. Oh, Richard's got to go. All right, take care, Richard. Lovely to see you. I just jumped to your comments. I know you've got to go. No, Maryland cookies are not the one for Kelly at all. I've got to be honest.
You?
I've got to say, I don't. They're very sort of meh.
Don't rate them. But my nephew absolutely. Well, he used to. Both nephews used to absolutely love them. But I can't. Yeah, there are other better cookies out there.
Kelly, you are specifically you are for me and the sis I would have wished for growing up.
Oh, bless you.
You're adopted as a sister figure. Mark, I bought a stupid air fryer from Lidl, says Eva, and I regret purchasing it. The problem is with air fryers, there's several things where you do have to go for the quality ones. You can buy cheap on certain things, but air fryer probably isn't one of them.
There was one that was £90, which was a really good dupe apparently, and people were queuing. I can't remember which shop was doing it, but it was for £90 and everybody was queuing up, and it was meant to be a really good dupe. But I don't know.
That's not bad. It was €50. That's like £45. 2 litres as well. I regret it hugely. Why do you regret it? Is it just not good? Touche said, yeah, girl, I'm the same. I think Mark and Kelly would like that. Oh, bless you, Touche. It's good that we all think about each other doing this.
That's so nice.
Sarah said, oh, I didn't know you had an Insta. What's your username?
Oh, it's Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things, everything. So we've got we've got Insta, we've got Facebook, and we've got TikTok.
See how I look at Kelly, because I have no idea what it is.
He doesn't run anything. I do it all. So and then I'll relay whatever it is to Mark. I goes, oh, did you know da 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 da, or did you know blah 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 blah. But everything is Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things.
I'm not very good with social media apart from YouTube. I don't know my newish Instagram, says Aoife. But yeah, if you guys do want to follow us, we are on all those platforms. If you do want to.
To be fair, we're more on YouTube than we are on the others, but I'll update every now and again and stuff like that. And sometimes I put things on there before I put them on here, or sometimes I just put things on there and then don't put them on here. So yeah.
Thunder said, it's true. The observer is weirder than the doer. Mind your business. If I'm buying your clothes, I'm giving you more money.
Right?
That's what I like to do. Well, play a little game. So you can just go and reach something like that. Oh, no. When I go for over here, no. And Richard, you're wrong. Maryland cookies. Where are we? Two said, don't believe, just watch. It's true. That you do you cup is hilarious. We need to get you one of those. It's a shame. So that was actually a Kath Kidson one.
Yeah, and it was closing down.
And Kath Kidson are no longer available, but they've been bought by Next. So
yeah, you can still get stuff on Next. Kath Kidson stuff. But I don't know if you can get that specific thing. But you probably can on eBay though.
Alyssa said the day we met was like actually the best day ever. I've never been so happy. Oh, Alyssa! Oh my God, you really are in deep.
Yeah,
you are in deep. All right, so this is where you have to be careful, because when you're very much into someone that deeply, then you are quite vulnerable. So you just have to be wary of that as well. So this is why we always check up on you, just to make sure you're all right.
Do you know what? You're young, and just be. Do you know what I mean?
Enjoy life. Yeah,
enjoy life. Like, no one can tell you this, that, and the other. And I feel like, you know what? Good or bad, just allow it to happen. Just, and just be there in the moment. For you at your age, just live. Be there in the moment. If this is how you want to be, if this is what you want to do, then just be that. Do you know what I mean? And just when in the future, when you'll look back on it, you'll think you'll have memories of this time, and you go, do you know what? Do you remember when I was like this, or do you remember when I was just like, oh my God, just like the rest of us do.
Yeah, exactly. But really enjoy life as well. You're always going to have that memory, and it's always going to be something. But yeah, just bear that in mind. You're very vulnerable at the moment, so you've just got to bear that in mind. It's very difficult to be conscious of that. Oh, he's back, is Richard. I'll come on to Richard in a minute. Mark and Kelly, I've missed you so much, says Aoife. So much. Oh, bless you. We missed you too.
Yeah.
Two said, Tesco Bakery finest shortbread chocolate chips. You need to try them. Right, we need to keep a list. So we've got, we've got to do Waitrose double chocolate chip and that.
I don't know, because all the pads and stuff have been moved.
I haven't moved them. Well, we need you've got a phone. Can you put it on notepad? There you go. So we've got to try the Waitrose double chocolate chip. And we've also got to try Tesco Bakery finest shortbread chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, hold on. So
Waitrose.
That's why it's better to have me to write things down, because I'm not fast.
If you've got your pad on hand.
Yeah, if it was on the table. Okay, so Waitrose, what was it?
Correct me if I'm sorry.
Double chocolate chip, was it?
Correct me if I'm right. Double chocolate chip cookie. And then the next one is the where are we? So it's the Tesco finest shortbread chocolate chip cookie. I'll carry on reading while you type that down. So Aoife said, Kelly and Mark, I hate the crappy air fry. It was shockingly bad on fresh homemade chips. It burnt them. So there you are. A little tip, guys. Maybe not go for the little 2-litre air fryer. Excuse me. Aoife's not going to recommend it. It was a little brand and it was awful. Even the Google reviews agree with me, and it does the does the website and Amazon. Oh my God. All right, then. So thank you for sharing that. There you are. So maybe not go for that one as well. Mark and Kelly, I've missed you hugely, and you're a family to me, not just friend. And yes, Kelly, you're my sis figure. You wouldn't say that if she recommended a Lidl 2-litre air fryer. Thunder said, we're still waiting on our Cath Kidston clothes since August. Oh my God, did you order some and they haven't arrived? Oh my God, you might be waiting a while because they've gone bust.
Yeah, because if they've had gone into administration now for a specific time, they would have had people working and sending things out. But then after that time, once it's gone past that date, like, and they've gone into administration, yeah, that's mad. Like, will you ever get it, or will you get a refund? If you put it on credit card, though, you can get your money back.
Mark and Kelly, you're both young too. Oh, bless you. We'll pay you later, though. Shall I tell you the story about the watch?
If you want to.
Oh, this is really funny. So when Kelly was approaching turn 40, I'll never forget this. We went to get a watch for me because it was we went to get some jewelry for you. That was right. So we went to a jeweler.
No, we were going to get a watch.
Was it for me?
Yeah. It was a watch for you.
Oh yeah. No, that was right. That was right because I still have money.
It wasn't winter.
No, that was right. So anyway, so of course Kelly goes, yeah, I turned 40 not so long ago because obviously it was my 40th, and she went, oh my God, you don't look 40. And I said, well, yeah, but of course this is why we're here together because it's my 40th as well. She went, oh, congratulations. So I thought, all right, well, that told me. Eva said, Mark and Kelly, avoid the Kimberley biscuits in a tin. They are vile. Right. So note to self, no Kimberley biscuits.
Right. Okay.
Mark is right and he saved me. Please, to that woman, just please help heed Mark. Oh, bless you. Don't worry, Alyssa's, I think she's got it in hand.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We're just making sure she's okay. Richard said, I'm back. Did thing that was needed to do.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm guessing what that might be. I meant Maryland hard cookies is #1, not comparing it to the soft cookie. Do they do a hard and soft cookie?
Yeah, it's the hard one I'm talking about, not the soft one.
Yeah, that's what we were
thinking.
The one
that's in the red packet, right?
Yeah.
Maryland, that's in the red packet.
He's a good and upright man, you see. Mark, you're right regarding the woman you're advising. Thanks, Eva. I might pin a lot of these. So, or I might actually
print them off. You can only pin one at a time.
Oh, I might print them off and hand them to Kelly at various intervals. Come on, Kelly. Let me hear on your number. Let me hear your #1 cookie, then, says Richard. Come on, then. You with your Maryland dissing. What is your #1 cookie?
Well, I don't know why you're looking at me like that. Well, because he doesn't even like Maryland.
I'm joking.
It's trying to like.
I was just trying to stir because Richard's going. Basically, Richard didn't mean it that way. I was just reading it that way. Come on, then. You with your cookie. What is your #1 cookie? What is everybody's #1 cookie? If you could only have it, you mentioned 2 good ones, which we will try.
The one, the one that springs to mind at the moment, although it's not my favorite because I can't think of my favorite right now, but I do have a favorite. But the one I really like is Millie's Cookie do a toffee one, and that toffee one is really nice. So that is a really nice one. But there's not that many Millie's Cookies anymore, but there is one at Victoria. So if you're ever looking for a Millie's Cookie, there is, and every time I pass through there, I do stop by that stall and pick up a cookie. But there is a cookie, and I just can't think of what it is. But when I do think of it, I'll let you know.
When it comes to
so M&S, good old M&S. They used to do, but I don't know if it's seasonal, whether they still do it. A white chocolate and coconut cookie. That's really good. The Marks and Spencer's chocolate chip cookie is really good. And you know what it is? Somebody bought me a pack one time, and they were so good. It was so, I was like, oh my God. But they've done other, the Sicilian lemon, the Sicilian white chocolate and lemon is good. Yeah, I'm telling you, M&S cookies, you can't go wrong. But the thing is with Mark, he likes ones that are like soft.
Do I just close that thing?
Yeah, just close it.
For some reason, all this JavaScript came up. Sorry.
And so I feel like, yeah, M&S, they you can't help M&S. They knock it out the park. They really do.
There you go, Richard. There's your cookies. Right, let me catch up with them because there's loads of great comments today. Mark, can you please ask Kelly to block her ears and her eyes for 5 minutes? I don't think she's going to do that. And she won't do that for me. Alyssa said, I'm so worried that he will move on and we will drift apart. But at the moment, he seems to be on the same page. I just pray that it stays like that.
Yeah, I think at the moment, just enjoy it for what it is. Because that's all you can do. You can't do any more than enjoy it for what it is at this current time. So don't worry too much and just be in the moment. Sometimes we can concentrate so much on what's going to happen and this and that and then you're forgetting to actually enjoy what you have.
Yeah.
So enjoy the moment, the feelings that you're having at the moment, the fact that you know you're in it together and all of that. Because if you think too much about this is the future, by the time you get there, you would have missed all of this lovely part. You know, the butterflies in the stomach, the 24/7 that you're thinking about him, and all of this. Just enjoy it for what it is, and then worry about the other stuff later. You're too young to be worrying about what could happen and all of this. Just worry about what's happening this moment. Just live this moment.
And also as well, our friends on here as well, giving some advice. So Touche said, Alyssa, take a cleansing deep breath. Try to live in the moment, hun. There you go. Meditation will help you a lot. There is so many meditations to choose from. Best enjoy with headphones. Take it day by day. That's fantastic advice by Touche. Everybody wants the best for you here. It's difficult.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is going to be very difficult for you going forward. But no, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it will get easier. There'll be times when
sorry, go on.
You'll be winding yourself up thinking, is he doing this? Is he doing that? There's an old saying, when you love something, you let it go. If it's meant to be, it will come back to you. If not, you let it go free. And that's hard to do. It's very hard to do because you don't want to let it go. But if it's meant to be, it will come back to you. And it will come back stronger.
Yeah, I just feel like just enjoy the moment. Otherwise, this will go so quickly and you wouldn't have enjoyed your relationship. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy what it is for what it is at this present time.
Tusha didn't realise Kath Kitson had gone under. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Mark, can you please search Little Island air fryers as I have brain freeze? I will check it. Unfortunately, I don't know where my tablet is. I think I left it upstairs. I should really have it in my life. But yeah, I will have a check at that later. Thunder said, just keep saying we'll send it later. Oh my god, so this is Kath Kitson. That's so bad. The trouble is now, because they've gone under.
Yeah, who's going to send it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming it's next because they own it, but I don't know if they have to oblige. Well, let's hope they do. Let's hope they have to oblige previous orders. I cannot think of the brand of the useless air fryer, says Aoife. Oh, I bought a not so good smartwatch some months ago, and it's not that impressive. Stop buying the cheap stuff, Aoife, because this keeps happening.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't afford to get, I'm not saying the name brand or something like that. Like I wouldn't, me personally, I say I wouldn't go for a smartwatch. Next thing you know, I'll have a smartwatch. But I get the Fitbit. I've got the Fitbit and stuff like that. Now, for me, I don't always go for the most expensive and stuff like that. But if I can't afford it, I just don't get it. There's no point in buying unless it's had really good reviews, unless it's reputable and somebody has bought it. If it's a cheaper version, like a good dupe, unless you know somebody who's bought it, or you've read good reviews about it, there's no point in buying it, because once it doesn't work or whatever, you've wasted that money. Do you know what I mean? So just don't buy it, and just save up and get, you don't have to buy top of the line or even the second best, but just get ones that has had good reviews and actually works. And don't buy, if you're looking at a good dupe, don't buy it right away. Wait till it's been out for a bit and then because sometimes in the first sort of like however long, like the first 3 months or 4 months, everything's trending. It's all, this is trending, that's trending, and you're just thinking, oh yeah, I'll get this and blah blah blah, and you buy into the hype. No, you've got to wait a while first, and then after that, once it's died down and then you get the real reviews coming through and all of that, that's when you would buy whatever it is that you want or need to buy.
Where are we? Two said, I'll be the big you'll be 40 next year. There you go, you see. You'll be hopefully they'll say the same thing to you. You don't look 40. I'll be next to you. Then
I'm sure you don't look 40.
Yeah, I bet you don't. €70 watch. Yeah, that might be why. Some smartwatch, a real decent one's going to cost you at least 100, 150.
Are you joking? 300.
Well, there you are. I was going to say, so it's because of that. If I know it's good to do, but they're designed not to last. That's the problem. Oh, that's mean. It is mean, Thunder. She's jealous of your youthful looks and soul, which illuminated through your being. No, I just think she just saw I looked my age. Richard said, but thank you, that's nice. Richard said, Maryland dark packet is the best. Double chocolate dark is king. Ooh, we might have to try that.
I'm not sure about the dark chocolate. You would try it because you might enjoy it.
Yeah.
Me.
Right, Millie's.
I'm all about the milk.
Millie's cookies are soft. Now, I wasn't a big fan of Millie's cookies. There's another one called Ben's Cookies we tried. I didn't think much of.
Yeah, there was another cookie place that we tried though that you liked, and I can't remember what it was. But Mark prefers the softer cookies.
Yeah, I don't like the crunchy ones.
I prefer the crunchy ones, but Mark is more. He likes the soft ones. Where did we go and we tried it and you quite enjoyed it? But Crumbs did. Crumbs and Doilies did really good cookies.
Yes,
and
they did.
Creme, you like creme?
Creme, you mean?
I'll punch you on the line.
So, if anybody's interested, if you watch our Crumbs and Doilies video, you will see that we did sample some of their cookies. If you get a chance, please do check it, because you will see we tried the muffins, the actual, they are muffins.
They were
cupcakes. That's it. We tried the cupcakes first, and then we tried their cookies afterwards. So they were very good. Crumbs and Doilies in central London.
Yeah.
Kelly, if I make it through the treatment, will you then bake me a chocolate biscuit cake? If I look positive, not if, when. Richard said, Kelly's talking for sweet tooth humans. Kelly's a connoisseur on the says Thunder Bear. M&M cookies.
Yeah, they're really, really good. I can't recommend them highly enough. They're not soft cookies, by the way, because some people do like soft cookies. But I think the ones that they do fresh from bakery, they are soft cookies. But these are the packet cookies that I'm talking about. They are so good. Really, I can't recommend them highly enough.
Aoife said Salter or Saltier. I think it's Salter. Salter is a brand. I've heard of Salter.
Yeah, Salter are a brand, yeah.
If it was Salter, 2-litre air fryer. So that's a no for that one. Yeah, Richard said the price of mince pies are crazy this year. You were saying that. So Kelly, we tried them on the live, actually, the last live. And you were saying how expensive they were. We did the Tesco Finest ones. But yeah, you were saying how expensive they were.
Yeah, I've ordered some more. I want to do a brandy cream, and I may bring some to work for everyone to try. And I cannot recommend crumble top mince pies highly enough, and the caramel crumble top mince pie was really good.
It's Salter 2-litre pink air fryer. Mark, can you trick Kelly into going into the kitchen out of earshot? I probably shouldn't have read that out, so I can't. I had never had an air fryer before and just saw it and thought, okay, I will try it, as I've seen mouth-watering videos on YouTube, and it was not about the price, but the images I saw with different brands.
Yeah.
I've got a baby faces, Touche, but I don't act my age. Nor should you enjoy life.
Should you?
Do you know what?
Exactly.
When I was young, I always thought I'd try and be mature and stuff like that. And I really regret it now. I thought I should just have way more fun when I was younger. So, Alyssa, if you're still watching, enjoy it. Enjoy your youth. Because it goes very, very quickly. Alyssa said, I bought into the air fryer hype and it wasn't about the money, aka price. Touche, Mark, you might enjoy a Greg's cookie. They're soft. Bought some on holiday. Okay, that's another one to go for. They are.
Yeah.
That Greg's cookies. We'll have to do a little video on that, actually, these cookies, and get a whole selection.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Mark, it's Salter or Saltier. I think it's Salter. And look
it could be Saltier, though, if it's not Salter. I can't imagine Lidl selling Salter products, but they might do. I don't know.
And Mark, you look about 30. Oh, bless you. I'm going to pay you later. I am paying you later. Bless you. It comes down to the actual colour shirt jumper Mark wears and his complexion. Same with you. 30 years old. I'll punch you on the live. Yeah, she will, Touche. She will. Like I said, she wouldn't care as well. Oh, sorry. What did I miss your comment? No, I read your comment. The price of mince pies, and you said, yeah, the Maryland do a full range, and they were voted #1. Did you believe that?
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know why, but I can imagine a lot of people liking Maryland cookies, but they're not good.
Seems as though my education intimidates him. Who are you talking about? Intimidates who's that? Sorry, no, I saw the one on the cakes. We will try that then, Richard, because to be fair, I've only tried the Maryland cookies in the red packet. As
Yeah. I've only tried those because there was such a hype about them.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna try these good. Listen, I was so disappointed.
But we've not tried any of the other varieties. It's literally what I would call the original. So we will have to try some of these new ones as well, so you guys can see them as well.
There were some cookies. They were mini cookies that I used to get when I was younger. You used to get the mini chocolate biscuits, the mini McVitie's. There was a mini cookies, and I think they were in a purple packet or something like that. I used to demolish them. They were so good. They were so good, and they were mini cookies. And I can't remember what brands they were, but they were really good.
Right. Sorry, do you know what, Richard? This is really weird. He said the missed comment is I make Eccles cakes, and both of you try it on the meetup. You've said that, and I'm looking through, and it's not here.
No, sometimes YouTube does this.
Yeah, sorry,
Richard. Where they don't post the comment. I think that this happened to Thunder Bear.
Yeah.
And it happened to Carrot Cake. Where it just doesn't.
Carrot Cake Amy. So she posted some thing, and it didn't actually give the comment. So which we try and read out all the comments, and the reason being we just want to obviously get involved. So if any of you guys do post a comment, we'll always try and read it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would never deliberately miss one as well. So no, that's bless you. Thank you. I'm glad you reposted it.
Yeah.
So the Eccles cake, I would love to try your Eccles cake. I would love to. That would be really kind of you. It's because you use a fancy font. That might be why. That could have been why. But yeah, so Richard, sorry, apologies. I didn't miss that one out.
No, we use normal, but I know Richard's font is fancy.
No, that's what he just said.
Yeah.
I mean, that might have been the reason why.
Right.
So Aoife said, he asked me what or why I went on so many courses. And I do really believe that I could have really done anything given the sheer number of courses undertaken. I think whoever this is probably is feeling a little intimidated of your intellect. The steak took about half an hour in the dumb pink salt air fryer. Yeah, that's not good.
Do you know what? Like sometimes I do like if I really can't be bothered, I will do steak in the air fryer. But you really need a proper skillet to do a good steak, to do it justice. So, and I get like cuts of ribeye and things like that, and I'm just thinking, why am I putting it in the air fryer? Like I can't in a minute. And so I'm just thinking, when it's a good steak, a good cut of steak, you need to fry it. You need to fry it in a heavy cast iron skillet. And you need to put your butter and your spices and your it's just juicy. So yeah, when you're doing steak, proper skillet. But everything else, yeah, you can like I normally use it to reheat stuff because it reheats it back to its original state kind of thing. So if for instance I get chips and I put chips and like you know how chips can go like once you put it in the air fryer, it breathes new life into it. So the air fryer is good, especially when you want to reheat things, cooking things from scratch. Like if I'm doing pork, I will do that in the air fryer. That they are bagged. They're really good, and you get that nice crackling on it. Yeah. Pork in the air fryer, too good.
Right, where are we? We are going to try these now. Actually, let's try these. Do you want to open them while I carry on with the comments?
All right.
It worked out eventually, but fresh homemade chips are a no in the air fryer. So I learned that the potatoes in jackets work out so. They are good in the one we've got. So we've got the Ninja one. That works out quite well.
Yeah, but I use it on reheat, and then it's only the prepared potatoes. So like if I'm getting potatoes from M&S, let's say, the Parmentier already pre-cut ones, I'll pop them in the air fryer. They're fine. But if I'm making potatoes from scratch, no, I will fry or I will put in the oven. There's certain things I'll put in the air fryer, and then there are certain things I don't put in the air fryer.
Okay, I've been chatting with an American man. Oh, says Aoife, who seems either intimidated, stroke irritated by the vast amount of courses that I've undertaken. We're doing the raspberry, are we? We're doing the raspberry one first as you try and hide your yawn.
Yeah. Because I was like, all of a sudden.
Alyssa said, oh, me and him were just talking now. It was nice. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Do you feel now a bit, or I bet you feel all like walking on cloud nine?
Yeah, a bit. And so you should.
Do you know what? It's little things like that will keep you going.
I remember when I used to talk to Mark for ages.
Oh, yeah, we
did.
We did indeed. Oh my God, are those cherry Jaffa cakes? They are too. We are trying these on the live.
We're trying the raspberry first.
So we're going to do the cherry Jaffa cake and the raspberry Jaffa cake. These are the new flavours. Should we do half and half out? Because I think I'm sugared out.
He says this now, right? And then he'll start scrounging and sort of like start eating everything.
He asked me, could I really have learned much given how many courses I've undertaken? Then digs at me at various requirements legally in the different area. Why are you wasting time with this guy? Why? The thing is as well, he's talking to you in the pejorative, which is not good. Right, okay. So this is the raspberry.
Full moon.
Oh, do you remember that one?
Half moon.
So you can see there, it was difficult to see. It's a very dark jelly.
Tast-a-licious.
No, good.
Mm.
That's really nice. It's almost like, well, I mean, as you know, chocolate and cherry go very well together. Oh, look, Madam's having another one.
Because I only got half of one. So
oh, yeah, exactly.
I need to try it properly.
Where are we? And he is so accomplished. Well, is he really, if he's talking to you like that? Alyssa said, I can deal with that, like talking a little bit every day. Although when I say talking, I mean like we were sending snaps to each other and texting. All right, go careful with the snaps you send. I will just leave it there, but just be careful what photographs you do send. Just always be careful. Tush said, oh my God, I was obsessed with cherry Jaffa cakes. I bought 6 boxes at one point. Oh my God, Tush. But I would definitely, these are raspberry. I thought I called that cherry.
No, raspberry.
Raspberry and chocolate go well together. That is nice. I'm definitely going to, right, do you want to open these ones? You can tell they're nice because Kelly had 2.
Well, I couldn't taste in half of one. They're so small.
Aoife said, I am jealous and he has 2 degrees and a diploma. Well, yeah, that's good. But I don't know why he's questioning why you're doing what you do. Alyssa said, like, I will put up with that until we can be together. It's not like it used to be, and I miss him. That a lot I can deal with as long as we stay like this.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So you will have to take things very much as day at a time.
Like I said, enjoy it for what it is.
Right, here we are. Do you want to do half and half again? You can have another one. Oh, wow. The raspberry's good. The cherry. Look. The cherry is better.
I can't taste half a biscuit. Look how small it is.
Oh.
And I've got small hands. Look. Come on. Put your hands up. That, and there you go.
I know, it's like a little mole. Where are we? And never be jealous of somebody. Never. It doesn't mean anything. All right, it means he's got his qualification, and that's good. But that certainly doesn't mean you're inferior in any way. Absolutely not. Richard said, I reviewed the blackcurrant Jaffa cake once a year ago in Camden on the docks with my friend. We've not done the blackcurrant one. Richard, you've got to try the cherry and the raspberry. I think you'd really like it.
I'm sure Richard has. They did a lemon and lime one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say, so then out of the cherry and the raspberry, I am going for the cherry. So there we go. That's our recommendation from Kelly and myself. Cherry Jaffa cakes. Ding, 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 ding. And that's your winner. Raspberry's still good, though. Don't get me wrong, but the cherry smacks it. I just have 1 degree from almost 24 years ago in nursing, but that doesn't mean anything. No one's going to judge you on qualifications. When you go for a date or whatever it is, or getting to know somebody, no one asks you for the CV.
And nursing, what an honourable profession.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Naha. Hi, Naha. How are you? How are you doing? We're just having a little chat. How are things? You okay? Nice to see you on.
Hey, Naha.
Yeah, Touche said, Alyssa, meditation on YouTube will help you, love. Everyone's hoping that you are well. Okay, so just, yeah, have a look at that. All mindfulness set is about well-being as well. That will really, really help you. Touche is absolutely right. Eva said, and over the last 4 years and a bit of 200 certificates. 200 certificates! Wow! Wow. That must mean you do like one a week. Richard said, Jaffa cakes, full moon, half moon, total eclipse. Who remembers this advert?
Yes.
I do. I even did it in the accent because that was the accent on the thing.
Yes.
I do remember. That's what Kelly was doing. Eva said, I'm craving to undertake a civil, is it celibacy training online over a 5 to 7 day training. Another string to your bow. Always good to try. I've tried them all. Oh, here you are. Even the mint ones. Oh my God, sadly limited. Was there a mint one?
I would have tried that.
Well,
you know, I'm all about the mint.
Exactly. So I did get Kelly this one, which is Terry's chocolate mint rather than Terry's chocolate orange. That one you really liked. I'll get you another one. I know.
I'll have some.
Oh, will you? That's just what we needed, more sugar. Where are we? Eva said, Jaffa cakes, I used to love them, but not ever again. Really?
Yeah, I think, do you know what? The orange ones, I feel a little bit like that with the orange ones.
And Touche loves the cherry. Loves the cherry. Eva said, Kelly, I only have tried cherry and the orange Jaffas. Ate 3 packets in the hospital and got a mouth off from the doctor. I'm not surprised. I mean, that...
You can't eat that in the hospital and then expect the doctor to be okay with that.
I'll tell you something, though. That really shocked me when Richard said that he eats an entire box of French fancies in one sitting. That is quite impressive. They do Terry's toffee orange, says Touche.
Yeah, there's... but you know the one I like? The one with the popping candy. That's my favourite. The Terry's chocolate orange with the popping candy is my favourite.
Oh, yeah. Do you know there's one in the conservatory I found?
Yeah, that'd be quite old.
Yeah, I might chuck that then. I remember the ad, says Aoife. Yeah, celebrant training. I do remember the ad. That's what you're doing, the celebrant training. Good. With your mint. Touche said, who remembers the mini Jaffa cakes in those little orange tubs? Didn't you get some? Yes, you did.
No. Mini Oreo cookies?
No, mini orange ones came in little individually wrapped. No. You've definitely got them. Or maybe I had them at work. I was eating them.
No, and why would the mini ones come individually wrapped?
They do. The little orange ones used to come in individually wrapped. Apologies. Oh no, that's mini Jaffa cakes. So I'm mixing it up with these.
Yeah, exactly. These I've had. Mini ones are these.
I've never had the mini ones. No.
But not mini Jaffa cakes, no.
Apologies, says Eva. I'm getting terrible at spelling as I need new glasses. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've noticed my eyesight like that as well. These days I've gone.
I'm always spelling something wrong. I've got to be honest. And then once I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, why did I spell it that? And then I have to go back. The other day, I spelled throw away as in THROUGH. And I was looking at it thinking, well, that's not right. What have I done there? I go delete. Edit. And then I was like, THROW Kelly. Yeah.
French Transit, I counted 64 in October. Oh my God, 64. There's only 30 days in October. So you're having two and a bit a day. My God, Richard. 2 a day. Well, and you can't be eating them every day. So you must gorge on them and then take a break and then gorge on them again. Eva said 3 weeks ago I ate 3 packets of cherry Jaffa cakes and Jaffa bars in orange. Well, my consultant was none too happy. I'm not surprised.
Not
and I
surprised.
have one of the extra long Oreos in a long tube box. Oh my god, that is a. Have you ever binged on something like that and just had a whole thing in one go? So Richard's had his French fancies. Eva's had her Jaffa cake bars and stuff.
There would have been like something that I would have binged on and then can no longer have it, like after eights probably.
Oh yeah.
Would have binged on those so much that now I can't eat them. Jaffa cakes, I would have binged on them. I can't eat them now. I'll try different flavor, but I can't eat the orange ones really anymore. Munchies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, binged on those. But like when I start a packet, I wouldn't be able to finish them. I'd just be like, yum, yum, yum. They were munchies, and that's exactly what I did. Or if you remember back in the day, guys, toffos. There used to be this thing called toffos, and it would be toffees wrapped up, and you'd get different flavors. So you get strawberry flavor, you get normal, you get mint. Listen, I love mint toffees. Mint toffees are my bag. I will eat them. I love them. But if you're talking about like Quality Street or Roses, I love the caramel kegs. But I don't like, Cadbury's caramel. The actual bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like the chocolate surrounding the caramel, and I don't like the caramel. But the caramel kegs, yeah, all day long.
I don't get that. But anyway,
yeah.
The Nut, aka consultant, rang me to re-deliver the lecture on the phone and reduce me to tears. Oh, sorry that they did that, but I think they just got your welfare at their heart.
They're trying to help you, and I just think that it's difficult. You know what? Like, I have a sugar addiction, a big one, but it's very difficult when sometimes I have to curb myself or anything like that because obviously I can't eat sweets all the live long day. I would love to, but first of all, my stomach couldn't take it. So I literally cannot eat sweets all the live long day. I cannot eat chocolate all the live long day. I can only have one donut. I can't even have, like some people can eat several donuts in one go. My body would not allow me to do it because it would repeat on me. I would feel sick, all of that type of stuff. So, but it is really difficult to restrain myself sometimes.
Oh my god, sorry. I just thought Richard said most Jaffa cakes I've eaten are 103 in 2 weeks. I'm terrible. 103 Jaffa cakes in 2 weeks.
This is it. When you've got a sweet tooth.
103 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I could never eat 103 of anything.
In 2 weeks?
Of anything.
That's like 5 a day.
I would love to have like a lot of people will eat a box a day or something like that.
Yeah. Well, Richard must have done.
Well, look how small they are, and I can totally see. Did you put these in upside down?
No, I haven't touched them. Oh yeah, probably to keep them safe.
Upside down. So look how small they are. Do you see what I'm saying? So I can imagine you would eat a box of these a day.
Yeah.
But these used to be bigger, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, you changed your number. So basically, Eva changed her number just to frustrate her consultant. Two said, me buying excellent presents. I bought some orange flavor shortbread for our neighbor. Wrapped them, but ended up unwrapping them and scoffing a lot with the husband. Oh, that's what. Did you replace them? Oh, yeah, I have replaced the Prezi with something better. Liqueur chocolates. I know what you're saying. Oh, I'm going to have those and replace them. Mark and Kelly, no consultant should be able to call a patient and lecture them. Well, I suppose they have got your best interests at heart.
I think, do you know what it is? If they're trying to help you, or that is their job to help you, and you are going against whatever it is,
oh God, just like
they will obviously want to address that. And it's difficult because what's difficult is when you become a grown-up and you become independent and someone's trying to sort of like tell you how to live your life. But that's not the point. The point is that you're in a position where you at the moment need help. And so they're giving you help. So if you are negating that help or going against that help, and you're asking for help, but yet you're not looking to help yourself in certain areas, they're going to try to address that. They can only address that because if I was helping someone, but yet they were doing the opposite of what, but they're asking me for help, I'm helping them, and then they're doing something else, I'm going to address that. Quick time, I'm going to address that. Like, what's the point? Like, if you don't want to do this, let's not do this. Why are you wasting my time, kind of thing? So they will want to address that with you. I'm being real because that's how I would talk to someone, but the doctor's going to be a bit more tactful about it. But yeah, if he's going to lecture you on the reasons of why you're doing something when you shouldn't be doing something, because you're going through treatment and you're doing whatever it is that you need to do, you know, that they're going to address that for sure.
Where are we? So Eva said, firstly, we know each other as friends and his acquaintances, and it's he who's a consultant hermatologist and oncologist.
Right.
I've eaten, oh, sorry, Richard then said, I once eaten in my teens 8 packets of sour sweets a night. 8 hours a night, worst sugar crash ever. I still remember it.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Eva said he's a Sudanese doctor who got me over my anorexia back in the early noughties.
Right.
He used to visit me in my bed all those years ago. It was all above board, never sexual, etc. Well, I hope not. Anyway, guys, I'm just thinking it's just gone 8. So I think we will leave the live right there. But thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was absolutely brilliant. I had such good fun actually doing the live today, as I always do. Of course.
Yeah, lovely spending a Tuesday with you guys.
Yeah, as we always love to do. So again, thank you so much for all your comments, all your suggestions. We do take them on board. We are sugared out at the moment. We will be looking to do some.
I'm having some pizza toast when I get off this live.
There you go.
Just I bought the ingredients. So it's going to be toast. It's going to be garlic butter. It's going to be barbecue sauce. I'm going to do my little like oregano, my little basil. I'm gonna do you need to say every single time?
I know, I can't stand it.
Anytime I mention oregano, I'm going, I hate oregano. So I'm just going to do like a little bit of mozzarella, grill that off, and put a little bit of toppings on there, and then grill that off again, and then I'm going to put fresh basil on there. Oh, it's going to be delicious.
There you go. So if you're interested in Kelly's pizza toast, that's how she makes it. Richard said I'm terrible at food challenges. Yeah, I know you do like to do them. Aoife said he fancied you back, and I've told him nope, and he's already engaged. And then, I think you told us about this story.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
And this kind of AK wife had split on the phone, and he asked me where I was living at the Mo. It ended up changing my number. It was only ever chat smart. No. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark and Kelly, and Friday. Best wishes, Alicia. Oh yeah, Alicia. I hope everything is all right if you're still on.
Yeah.
Guys, that is it from Mark and Kelly's Trips and Tips for Tuesday. But as always, we will be back Friday, 6:30 UK time, where we will look forward to chatting to you again. Until then, do look after yourselves, do take care, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. We're going to go have a sugar crash. We love you too, Toosh, and everybody. We do love you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on the live chat. We will see you hopefully on Friday. Until then,
melt my cheese.
Take care, guys. I'm glad you got your water back, St. Cot. Bye for now, guys.
Bye for now.